Sometimes the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. Create a strong body to serve. Hi, I'm Lars from Leader Insider, and in the past year I read over 100 books, attended several seminars, most of them went for like 4 days, 12 hours a day, and did over 20 audio programs, all on the topic how to become a better version of yourself to ultimately serve others. And today I want to talk about how I solved to be able to run marathons without running them, to have this energy inside of you, and this once and for all. So I know people have the same issue, having these ideas, having all these things they want to do, want to create, but have no energy. Their flesh is so weak. So most people spend their lifetime figuring out to solve this problem, to have this tremendous amount of energy. But I personally believe that my problems are not as individual. And what I want to do is to find a person who already solved the problem, the issue I have, into the result I want to create for my life. So I want to study everything they do. A person who walks the talk. So that's why I'm giving you these free insights to be at least aware of these problems. Because I really believe that awareness by itself can be curative. So watch the videos, take notes if something is interesting, because when we write something down, it gets much deeper inside our brain. And I would be happy if we start a discussion in the comment box below. So one of my mentors says that knowledge is not power. Knowledge is only the potential of power. Execution is what trumps knowledge every day in the week. So if you don't act upon your knowledge, if you don't do what you know, you this was just another useless video you binge on YouTube. So when would now be a good time to act upon it? So let's get started right now. How to create this kind of energy to run marathons. So the first thing that comes into mind, hey, I should adjust my eating habits. Yeah, but I would say first comes physiology. First comes actually exercising, but not in a way that's draining energy. So for myself, I had a problem. I started for like 5 years, 6 years ago, started to going to the gym regularly. And I did all these strength training, but my my toes got numb. And so I'm like, hey man, I'm doing all this exercise. I'm eating better than before. Why are my toes numb? Why can't I feel them anymore? Maybe because I was too much exercising, so I put the value down, the amount down to exercise, but this didn't help it. So I thought, okay, maybe it's because I don't train cardio. And so I started cardio training and I got a feeling back, but not completely. Only since I really started, I would say, the right way to do cardio or to do exercise in all. This is a crucial factor because most of the time we like to skip leg days, we like to skip the warm-up phase and the cool-down phase. So those are I personally believe right now, most essential parts of the exercise. Why? Because when I want to want to drive with my car, so what needs to normally happen? the car needs to heat up to actually perform at its best. If your car is cold, it can't even start sometimes if you're having a really old car. So we want to heat up our system first before we go full speed. So we want to warm up, and the crucial and essential part is not when you think, oh yeah, no, I'm warm. I personally, for myself, do it for 12 minutes at minimum, and then to 15 minutes. And then I work out, and I myself, this working out is not an end for me. It's a means to achieve these marathons, but in the smallest amount of time. So my workout schedule is most of the time only 15 minutes. And I'm 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 doing intense workouts, so I'm really getting results there. But 50 minutes I'm working out at max, and then I'm cooling down again 15 minutes. Because hey, now I got my engine up, now I'm heating, I'm certainly overheating. What needs to do? I can't shut down my whole system and just sit on the couch. I need to slowly shut it down because when I'm on the couch, I'm sweating like hell if I'm sitting directly down. And this is because just going for a walk after exercise for 10, 15 minutes before sitting down to actually start lowering your heart rate. And the most crucial thing is exercise in the morning because then your whole system is turned on. Your engines, everything in the system is turned on, and you're really exercising, and you can perform at your best. So and make it fun. So my question was, how can I enjoy it even more? And this is the most important thing. If the other thing, this is tactics, but this is the mentality, the philosophy to really follow through. This might the other thing I told earlier, it might change, but this is something we all need to consider. So the most essential thing is about exercise to actually enjoy it. So I asked myself the question, how can I enjoy exercising? How can I enjoy running? Because I really hated it. I thought, okay, maybe I put on some music. It didn't help. It only helped this much. Then I told myself, maybe I put on an audio program to actually learn something. And this was really better, but not ideal. So I thought like, maybe while I'm running, I'm having these ideas. I just take my mobile phone and create short content. And from this moment on where I started it, I'm really looking forward every single day to go running because I'm having so much variety. If I don't want to, if I'm feeling like, oh, today is not a good day to create shorts, hey, I can hear music. And if I'm hearing shorts, I can also hear audio programs to, in a moment of insight, to share it. And now, from a scale from 0 to 10, exercise became a 10 for me. If 10 is the most enjoyable thing you have, and 0 is, yeah, it's completely neutral. And there's a minus scale, minus 10 is you really hate it. And it was minus 5 or 6 for myself. And only asking myself this question over and over again to really get to enjoy it. Hey, maybe your form of enjoyment might be with a partner or a friend to exercise or to exercise in a group. This it's individual for everyone, but how can I really enjoy exercising from a scale from 0 to 10 or minus 10 to plus 10, and that it becomes a 10? To really enjoy it. And if I enjoy it, I don't need discipline, I don't need motivation. I just I look forward to do it. And this is what we will ultimately achieve. And exercising in the morning will create inside of you a tremendous amount of energy. The other second thing I'm doing right now, I'm experimenting with. I found it really interesting what Timothy Ferriss wrote in his book. He writes, I'm the world's largest guinea pig. I'm experimenting everything on me. And if it works, if it sticks, great. So what I'm experiencing right now myself is energy cranks. So only 2 times a day after I exercise, especially, I notice there's a drop of energy, a drop when I can't perform on the highest level on my job. So what I'm doing is getting up, walking for 5 minutes, playing basketball, or doing an exercise that's really short. It's called arm sprints. You take your arms and sprint back and forth, and it only takes 1 minute or two, and then your whole engine is up there again. But the crucial thing is that to really get it up there in the morning, and especially eat well. So one one crucial thing, one of the most influential thing I got from eating well is if you want to be alive, eat alive food. If it's made in a plant, don't eat it. If it's from a plant, eat it. And with this simple principle, you can say, okay, everything, every food I'm having, I need more than 5 seconds to explain to you where it came from. This is something I probably shouldn't eat. So, and always, it's not about creating discipline. It's about creating an ongoing and lasting enjoyment in doing the right things and l- changing up your pain and pleasure thinking. So how can you enjoy eating those good food that's really good for you? Yeah, this basically was is my thought on having a vital body. It's no new insight, but the thing we really need to consider, we really need to remember is discipline comes and goes, but drive, if I really enjoyment stays, and I really don't follow through continuously on something I don't like. So discipline never works. We want to create an enjoyment in it. Thanks.